Welcome to One Comic Book a Day, where my dog has decided to lay down exactly where I stand, in case you're wondering about why my posture is weird. Why do you do this to me? Today we are covering the first story in Superman number 10, The Invisible Luthor. Spoiler alert, it's a Luthor story, so that means it's going to be good because, as I've mentioned before, Luthor brings his A game and is always able to introduce some sort of threat that's an actual challenge to Superman. Here, no exception. Also, the story goes a bit fantastical, so it feels like a story that needs Superman, unlike, all those mob stories I complained about. So the comic opens with the bank being robbed. Not a bank we know, or even a specific bank, it's just a bank. It's being robbed by some sort of gun hanging by itself in the middle of the room. It turns out there's a guy who's invisible holding it, and it's Luthor. But, if you can see the gun, you can pretty much figure out where the guy is, so that defeats the purpose of being invisible. Like, someone could tackle him. I don't know, there's a lot of flaws in Luthor's plan throughout the story. Clark Kent happens to be walking by the bank at the time, and the bank just suddenly disappears. He has to quickly save a car from driving right into the bank. You would think, even if the bank disappeared, there would still be a sidewalk and the sidewalk bank to drive up on and not like a street. So, I don't know, this guy should probably not be allowed to drive. Superman saves him, and as soon as he does, the bank has reappeared, but all the money is gone. Not too long after this, the water goes out all across Metropolis, which is going to be a problem because, most people need water. Superman really doesn't. He just has this power of the yellow light of the sun, but humans do. A helicopter goes by with a loud, booming voice demanding $100 million in ransom, or else the water will stay gone. Superman tries to go up and find the helicopter, but as soon as he goes up there, it kind of disappears, apparently having its own invisibility technology on it, though helicopters make very loud noises and Superman has sensitive hearing. I don't know, I feel like he could have found that helicopter if he tried. Plot contrivance. I mean, it's not like a huge problem, it's just comics don't usually have all that much reason. You can't really hold it to the fire, but hey, I thought I'd bring it up anyway. Superman should really be able to find the helicopter. The city, of course, puts Superman in charge with giving the $100 million to whoever the ransomer is, Luthor. So where is Luthor's hideout? Well, in a cave on the outskirts of Metropolis. Where else? In fact, Superman, when he can't find somebody, should just kind of assume to go to the outskirt mountains of Metropolis and use his X-ray vision to see if he sees anything. Yeah, there could be lead in a lot of those rocks, but I feel like he could narrow down their location quite a bit pretty quickly. The ransomer screws up and Superman's able to grab him and pull the invisible mask off, and it is, in fact, Lex Luthor. He still hasn't been referred to as Luthor. He's like Alexei Luthor at this point, but Alexei has never been mentioned either. But it's Luthor. As soon as he unveils him and looks like he's in trouble, about 20 or so henchmen, gangsters run in and throw grenades at Superman, which successfully knocks him out, but he gets up pretty much right away. Luthor then pulls out what is described as a strange gun, which also knocks Superman out, this time longer. So Superman's really getting knocked unconscious in this comic. It looks like Luthor's going to win, but then his henchmen demand their cut of the money. So Luthor kills them all as he reveals that he electrified the entire cave. Maybe he should have tried that against Superman too? I feel like that was a much safer thing, especially if his suit is insulated, than, lobbing grenades in a cave. They all die, and that's when Superman gets up. Oh good, he let a whole bunch of people die. Well, they're bad, but still. Superman's able to follow Luthor to his accomplice who works for the water company. Superman destroys the machine that's keeping the water from coming to everybody. Luthor quickly tries to escape, though he does discover that the $100 million, which is probably closer to $1 billion in today's market, is all phony, so the mayor really trusted that Superman was going to handle this problem. And he gets into some futuristic rocket ship and shoots off before Superman can grab him. Yeah, Superman could probably chase after it, and there's pretty clear indications throughout this comic that Superman is indeed flying. I've brought this up before. It's unclear when Superman starts flying, and it's sort of vague in several comics, but no, he is definitely flying here, especially when he's looking for the helicopter. But Superman grabs the accomplice and everything is restored. So yeah, this is actually a pretty fun Superman story. Once again, Luthor brings the A game. Also, I want to point out, though the art's nothing really special to talk about, it's clear and concise, the colorist of this issue's colors are just striking. They're very dark and vivid. None of the other colors have jumped out to me other than the odd times something's colored weird. I think Superman's cape is even S blue at times, and then it remembers that the S should be yellow. And of course, the early comics just way too colored, almost blurry to a point. But no, the colors are very striking in here. And it kind of stays for this issue and not really for any of the other issues coming up. Okay, that's it from Superman number 10, The Invisible Luthor. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to get notifications when a new video goes up. I do this Monday through Friday. But Fridays is Bat Friday, where I cover either the Batman story in Detective Comics or one of the Batman stories in the main Batman comic. And until next time, let us ponder the question, whatever did happen to the Man of Tomorrow? Also, why didn't Luthor invent an invisible gun? Just huge flaws everywhere. Okay, have a great day.